Hi, my name is Dr. Kumar Singh. I'm a board-certified family practitioner here in Michigan, and I'm here to endorse a clean cigarette marketed by Carrie and Mona Lee. I am a former smoker of 15 years. The reason I quit was by using a clean cigarette. I have attempted to quit smoking several times. I've used various medicines such as Zyban and Chantix. They did not prove to be successful for me or several of the patients that I have treated. I've also tried the Nicotrol inhaler, which is an inhaled form of nicotine, and I was not successful either in quitting smoking with that. The only method that has been successful for me was through using a clean cigarette. At this point, I've been now several months without smoking a cigarette, which is the longest period of 15 years that I have gone without a cigarette. You know, I actually like a clean cigarette a lot more than I enjoy the regular cigarettes. About medicines that are available right now for smoking cessation that are offered by various physicians. There's Zyban and there's Chantix. There's many side effects to both of these medicines. Chantix has been known to cause depression and nightmares in certain individuals. It doesn't really address the psychological aspect of smoking, in that it blocks nicotine. Chantix will block, nicotine receptors in the body. However, it doesn't take away from the one, have a cigarette in your hand, the relaxation of smoking, when you're out with your friends having some coffee or drink. The Nicotrol inhaler, which I've also attempted, is basically a small form of nicotine in a cylinder that you place in a plastic cartridge and you inhale that. It really has, it is not anything similar to a regular cigarette. So that does not help at all. I've found many patients, I don't think I've even ever had a patient to succeed on the Nicotrol inhaler. The clean cigarette, the good thing about it is that, one, it looks like a cigarette, and when you smoke it, it's just like a regular cigarette. I mean, you get the taste of a cigarette, you get the vapor mist, and it's really, I could not even tell the difference between the clean cigarette and a regular cigarette. The pluses of it were that, one, there was no smell, and I can now use this in my apartment, and I've been able to use this in several restaurants, and I have not had a problem, whereas you cannot smoke in restaurants anymore. I've been able to use my clean cigarette in restaurants, in bars, in coffee shops, and not have to stand outside in the freezing weather. And it has proved to be a true convenience. The other thing is I can smoke in my apartment, and I never smoked in my apartment before, instead of having to stand on my deck, and this has just been a true, convenience for myself. I have let many of my friends use my clean cigarette, and many of them have switched over to using it, and they've all asked me about it. I really endorse this product. Now, the clean cigarette does contain nicotine. However, nicotine is not a carcinogen substance. A carcinogen substance is a substance that causes cancer. Okay? Now, nicotine on its own does not cause cancer. It's the various other products in a cigarette that do cause cancer. That's the benefit, is that with the clean cigarette is that, the chance of bronchogenic carcinoma, lung cancer, and so forth, you don't get this with the clean cigarette, whereas what you do with the regular cigarette. Also, you don't get the other complications of smoking cigarettes, such as COPD and emphysema. These are, your major health risks that are associated with regular cigarettes, which you won't get with the clean cigarette because of the lack of the cancer-causing substances. Clean cigarette does contain propylene glycol. About propylene glycol is often an inactive ingredient in various over-the-counter medicines, in cosmetics. It's not, propylene glycol is found all over, and it is an ingredient in the clean cigarette. However, it is not a cancer-causing substance either. The FDA has recognized it as being generally safe. My opinion is that smoking smoking regular cigarettes is a terrible habit, and it's a horrible thing to do for your body. It really destroys just about every organ system, not just your lungs. It causes bladder cancer. It weakens your body. It wrinkles your skin. It causes your teeth to yellow. It causes you to get out of breath. It causes COPD, which is obstructive pulmonary disease, causes you to get short of breath. lifestyle, your quality of life all decrease when you smoke cigarettes. Everything in your body deteriorates with cigarette smoking. My recommendation is to switch over to a clean cigarette and throw your cigarettes away. You will find that by using a clean cigarette, you will soon notice no difference between the clean cigarette and a regular cigarette. And you will soon just be using a clean cigarette. And the cartridges are much cheaper than buying a pack of cigarettes. So you'll be saving, close to 75% of the money that you would spend on a regular pack of cigarettes by using the clean cigarette. So it's a huge financial gain also. So, just the conveniences of, being able to use it in a restaurant, it's up the restaurant owner's discretion, but I haven't had any problems with any of the restaurants that I have been in. My advice to you would be, really throw away the cigarettes, switch over to the clean cigarette. Really, do it for yourself, do it for your health, and do it for your family.